the way, Z's going to join us. That'll be at the bottom of the hour here. So let's get into that Jalen Carter. So Jalen Carter doesn't get a 3-year contract extension that many of you said he was going to get. What happened? And I heard John McMullen say today, holding pattern? You think agents are in holding patterns? Look, John talks like about the organization. I'm telling you what Drew Rosenhaus is thinking. And as a player thinks, I'm in no holding pattern. Holding pattern? I don't work for the Eagles. I'm telling you how Drew Rosenhaus thinks. If Drew Rosenhaus thought about the organization's best interest, he'd have no clients. That's not how Drew Rosenhaus has made his name, being in a holding pattern. And if you happen to think that Drew Rosenhaus is not going to hold that against the Eagles, that you didn't give a 3-year contract extension to Jordan Davis this offseason here, you're out of your minds. You think that guy is not going to hold that against you? You think that guy plays fair, Drew Rosenhaus? You're crazy when you think that. Holding pattern. What are you, psycho? Agents like Jimmy Sexton don't work in holding patterns. Hey, for the organization, great. You're never going to hear me come from that angle because I don't give a shit what the Eagles do. I'm telling you what Drew Rosenhaus is going to do for his clients because I've known that guy over 40 years. That guy's had more Miami Hurricane people than you can imagine. That's how he made his name. Seals, if you're Elliott Wolf, why would you take AJ and keep the stink of this situation on the franchise? Trade for Brian Thomas Jr. He's not better than AJ, though. Instead cheaper, younger, and the stink is off you. Bro, they're not bringing AJ Brown in. If they move off of Mike Vrabel, they're bringing AJ Brown in for Drake May, not to be beer drinking buddies with Mike Vrabel. JPA just posted that if the Patriots let Mike Vrabel go, they would be heavily interested in Mike Tomlin. Wow. Will Vrabel re-sign? Very likely. Can you imagine AJ playing for Mike Tomlin in New England? Mike Tomlin in New England with Bob Kraft. Holy shit. And by the way, if John Harbaugh just got $20 million, Mike Tomlin would get $25 million to coach that New England team annually. It'd probably give him a 5-year deal. Still, if somehow they can get that kid from South Carolina, Dylan Stewart, I think you're going to be a special one and someone special next year. I wrote down a couple guys who I think are going to be the top 5 guys. I absolutely love Jason Taylor. Messidor Sills, great job he did with him, didn't he? He did. Hit the like button, guys. We appreciate you. Couple minutes, we're going to get Big Z in here. Sills, if Hurts struggles to get the ball to AJ, no rookie wide receiver is going to help Noodle Arm. They will struggle. Dude, that's what I'm saying. You bringing in Lemon? What's going to change? Oh, the style of offense? So you're going to change the offense. You're going to change AJ out, put a rookie in, get less experienced, and the quarterback's just going to take all that in, and they're going to win like normal. AJ, hey, Lemon's not an upgrade to AJ Brown. Anybody who thinks that's an idiot. I saw this story. Seals, you hear about the Texas Tech transfer? Brendan Swordsby, gambling addiction. And apparently Texas Tech knew about it and still took him. Paul Feinbaum said he's only the tip of the iceberg, more incoming. By the way, he signed a $6 million nil deal at Texas Tech, and he's got a gambling problem. He's been making bets on college games. Well, what'd you think? You know what? If you lined up 1,000 people and you gave that kind of money to a 19 and 18, 20-year-old kid, what do you think a kid's going to do with $6 million? You see NFL guys that are in their 30s that can't control their money. You see people all the time who can't control $5. You give a kid $6 million. When you get that kind of money, you're capable of doing anything. And plus, you do this. Trust me when I tell you. I had every credit card on the planet. Yeah, I'll get the limos. Yeah, I'll get the dinner. Hey, you want a couple bets? Put a couple $100 on this. Hey, do this. Back in the day, we had these green sheets or these yellow sheets, and there were betting slips. You want to put $5? We used to bet in college. Completely illegal. They were $5 cards. You'd pick a parlay of teams. And if you won like $100. I did that in college. I didn't know it was illegal. I mean, I bet on my team. I'll tell you one thing. I know Alonzo Highsmith. The vice president of operations for the Patriots. Highsmith put $100 a game on us to win when he was in college. He would take it and roll it over. We went undefeated, of course. By the time he got to the national championship game, he had $1,100 on us. And, he kept winning. Shit, I know people on my team back in the day. Bettors used to come by all the time and ask us, hey, who's hurt? Who's this? I'm like, what the hell is this? I had no idea. I didn't know. I had no idea what that was. You know why? One of the reasons when you're an NFL player and you go on the road, do you know that you're not allowed in the bar area of every hotel that you go to? Because you know why? That's where the gambling guys hang out, looking for an advantage to see who's playing and who's not playing. Yeah, well, that's just the tip of the iceberg. I know. Okay. Damn it, says I was just about to say, you didn't do that? Oh, I did. Hey, dude, I'm like every other guy. And by the way, we don't lie. I'm not very good at it. Why didn't Jordan, the two Jalen's not getting contract extensions? What is going on? Both Jalen's on a prove-it year, Sue. Who would have thunk it? The two most important players on the team and the two Jalen's are on a prove-it year. Sills, you think Vrabel will resign? Why not? Here, I want you to put this in proper context. All Mike Vrabel did was have sex on his wife. What in God's name has he done wrong football-wise? Now, we're talking about Father of the Year. The guy's an asshole. But you're talking about the NFL. You got a guy who was accused of raping 38 women who got a contract raise with Deshaun Watson and a guaranteed deal and a raise in Cleveland. You're speaking about the NFL. Screwing on your family? Screwing on your wife? What's that got to do with the NFL? Do I think he's wrong? What's that got to do with the way I cover the guy as a football guy, not as man of the year? Still, you don't think that's bad? Of course I think it's bad, but what's that got to do with anything? Are you under the impression? Hey, so wait. So Mike Vrabel had sex on his old lady and a reporter had sex on her husband. Why are you people shocked when people have the onion peeled back on who they are. It's because my wife cured me of this a long time ago. You know what it is? If you give people the benefit of the doubt, that's on you. Like, everyone was shocked that Tiger was a scumbag. Why are you shocked? Because you revere him and you hold him in high regard? I hold my grandfather in high regard. I mean, I hold Father Bob, my priest back in the day, my aunt in high regard. I don't hold people. Mike Vrabel is like SpongeBob. He's on the tube. How the hell do you know who he is? It's like all these assholes who go, Silio's a racist. Have you ever met me? No. Do you know anybody who knows me? No. Do you know anybody in my family? No. Then shut the hell up. How in God's name can you make assessment on anybody you've ever, not met? Well, I only read about it. Well, then you're a dick. I read about it. From who? Diana Rossini, who has sex on her husband and names her kid after Mike Vrabel. Hey, you know what? Really? Hey, get this. So I'm having sex. Hey, sweetheart, I want to name my kid after the best man I know. And boy, I'll tell you what, I'm going to name him after my friend Mike Vrabel. What do you think, sweetie? And you know what the guy says? Sure. Holy shit. I'm more pissed off at the guy not having cannolis to stand up there and go, are you insane? You might want to get a DNA check too, man. I mean, hey, I got to hand it to Mike Vrabel, though. He must be awful impressive. This guy must have a wooden leg. Holy shit. Going on resorts and shit. It's called the National Felon League for a reason. My kid can't stand the players in the league the way they act. My wife's not shocked. M. Reyes, I told you numerous times, the reason why you're not really manly, you've got a size 7 foot. Men don't have size 7 feet. Okay? I know chicks with bigger feet than you. Okay? I mean, no man should have his undersized 10 foot. That's not a man. It's kind of like a circus dude. I walk a tightrope with size 7 feet. If you don't have at least 10, nobody in the league has an undersized 10 foot. Oh, wait, Diego Pavia. Diego Pavia's got a size. I think Diego Pavia and my daughter could probably wear the same spikes. I hear he's got a tryout with the Ravens. So is this how he looks when he looks up at Lamar? Like, wow, look at that. That's a real athlete there. Oh, my God. When he looks up at Lamar, he just must go, wow, what an athlete. Yeah, Diego Pavia looks like he belongs in a circus. Bring on Reyes? Absolutely not. That would be like me bringing on minor league people on my program. And I like to have stars on my program. So Reyes is more like a doorman. He's kind of like Sirianni. So, I mean,